Hello, welcome to the Philippine Ultiverse PODCAST, where listeners from far and beyond come together to listen to us talk about the best of Philippine Ultimate. So, no guest for us today. This is just going to be me, Diego Zulaga, and my regular co-host, Emerson Ang. Hey, Emerson, what's up?
Just a wrap-up, I guess, of the last few events that happened over last few weekends.
Yeah, we had like a month of a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I mean, we just started our own page, like Philippine Ultiverse.
Yes, and for those who liked us, who liked our page, who's supporting us throughout this endeavor, thank you very much. Thank you so much for supporting us. But so far, we're going to be talking about U23, number one. Gender Bender, Xtian Guerrero's debut in AUDL, who played for the San Jose Spiders, and Monsoon League, the upcoming Monsoon League. But first, let's do a quick. It's been a while since our last show, and as you can see, we're starting this new feature now where we have video, where we're using video you guys can see us here. So Emerson, how have you been?
I've been good and busy, I guess.
Good and busy.
So I guess this will be my last podcast here in the Philippines.
Yeah. So we'll still be doing the show, but it's going to be in different time zones.
Yep.
So does everyone know you're leaving?
I don't know.
Pretty much, I think everyone already knows. I'm pretty sure everyone already knows.
Yeah, I guess.
Then you start.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not about me. Going back off topic. Go ahead.
Okay.
So back to the wrap-up of...
You're not going to ask me... Again, you're not going to ask me how I've been or what I've been up to?
No. You've been busy with Philippine Ultiverse. Everyone knows that. Alright. Get over it.
No, I was gonna say... Yeah.
Yes, you've been busy with that. Alright.
Fine. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so... Okay,
wrap up.
Yeah, wrap up.
Alright, you start.
Okay, I'll do it? Alright, I'll do it. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna talk about is a bit of news, is U23. Of course, that just finished. That's one reason why we don't have a guest today. Is because we wanted to get a guest from someone from the roster, but they are all just coming back, or they just arrived yesterday. They're all probably jet lagged now. But I didn't want to. Some, if I'm right, some people are still there.
Yeah, some of them are still staying over there. Enjoying pretty much Europe.
Having
since
the
you're there.
Ships.
You're there. I mean, you might as well.
Yeah. It was fun because, if you're looking at the pictures of the players, they got there to London, a few days earlier, so you can see them enjoying, they're in the London Bridge, and then you see them there with Mr. Bean, Mr. Bean, street performer. Yeah.
Tourist mode,
We should have been under 23.
If only.
Yeah, it was a year earlier. Yeah, oh well. But yeah, let's talk about the game. So, first
of all, congratulations to both teams, both mixed and open teams, for participating. First of all, in the U23,
yes.
U23 Worlds.
You guys made us proud, so thank you guys. Okay, yeah. Congratulations to you guys. A lot of the players got some. Okay, never mind. Not gonna mention that, but I was gonna say. Congratulations to the Open team. They received the Spirit Award, the most spirited award, and good job for the Mixed team. They were placed in the 10th seed and placed the 10th seed, and they retained that seed at the end of the entire tournament. So good job to you guys.
There, good job to both teams. Retained your seed, and basically showcasing that the Philippines has a good pool of talent, especially in U23, that can,
in a young demographic,
eventually progress into Worlds.
Yes, for sure. Looking at, let's break down the games a bit. The first victory, we were when you were watching, as you were giving the live stream, the first victory went to Mixed. I'm correct. The first victory of the Philippines is actually the game that was live streamed, right? Against Colombia.
Yep.
Oh my god, that was so fun to watch.
That was a really fun game to watch.
Were you in the chat? Were you in the chat, Emerson?
No, I was looking at the chat.
I was waiting for you to say something, but you could see we were all watching at the same time. You could see everyone's name there. It was like,
I was focused on the game.
puro kagaguhan na lang because like people are saying if I didn't know any better, I'd say majority of the people who were in the chat were Filipinos.
Yeah, I know. I mean, looking at the chat, how the chat moved.
Oh yeah, it's like
And then there were a lot of names like you could recognize.
oh yeah, of course. That was fun. But the game itself was fun to watch. It was funny though because for a while, remember everyone was concerned about that game because there was a point where they got the points mixed up.
Yeah.
So like we're all panicking. Ano ba yung score? Dapat it should be 2-5. It should be 2-5 but it said there 1-6, diba?
Well, again, technical errors. No problem with that.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, how was the game for you?
It was a really close game. Really close, really tight until the end. I mean, finishing 14-12.
Yeah, 14-12. That was the exchange of points were like one after the other. If I'm right. Actually, wait. There was a point where Colombia broke away by 2. At the start, Colombia broke away by 2 points. It was like there was a point where it became 4-2, and then Philippines started catching up, tying the game, and then from there they kind of started exchanging the lead, and then after halftime around when it became 7-all. If I'm right, what happened was Philippines started breaking away. They actually did, dude. They got a 3-point lead. Yeah, so it came to the point it was 7-10, and then Netherlands like Colombia trying to catch up again, but and then towards the end, Philippines was up by 4, and then it was getting close. We were all getting hesitant, or like we were like just so running on what was going on because Colombia started getting really close. As in, they caught up. It became a 2-point lead, then a 1-point lead, and then oh my god, just score the point already, just win,
just finish it.
Yeah, and then luckily enough, the winning point was the winning pass was by Mika Bautista to her brother Paulo.
No, it was the other way around.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry, it was
the other way around.
Paulo to Mika. Yes.
Paulo to Mika.
Yeah.
Sibling love.
Everyone started calling it the Bautista bomb. And here, okay, what I really like, it was funny because when you're not foreigners, foreigners in general have a hard time pronouncing last names of foreigners, correct?
Foreigners, yeah, okay,
yeah,
I get you.
Foreigners to us. Foreigners, basically, they had a hard time pronouncing our last. So there's
few instances.
Yes, few instances like they would pronounce. Well, Bautista for one is like they had a hard time reading at the start. It was like it was a British guy also, right? It was an English guy. It was like
British, Irish, if I'm not mistaken.
No, British. No, English guy.
What?
Well, they're English. Fine, whatever.
Okay.
They were like, and then he makes an assist to Bautista, and that's the point. Yeah, it was like they couldn't tell if it was to pronounce Anjo O'Malley or O'Malley. Anjo O'Malley.
So I think he was Irish. O'Malley, you know.
We'll watch it again. We'll link the video in the description. But that's the basic, yeah. And I think he also read Issa Chua's name wrong. It's like Issa Chow.
That's honest mistakes.
Yeah, It was entertaining.
Yes, it was entertaining.
We were all watching it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can see the chat like flare up every time, like mispronounced name or something.
As they were saying, as someone, I forgot who commented that, but they were saying like the Filipinos dominated the chat. Yeah. How was anything? Anything else you want to comment about the game, like performance of the players? what did they utilize to win the game?
Well, especially in that game between Colombia and the Philippines, you could really see like how our lines, our offensive lines, and defensive lines pushed a lot. They really pushed for their points, which gave them the 3-point lead, and they were able to utilize basically all 7 people on the field.
Yes.
So that's one big aspect of I think like why we won against Colombia, because we were able to use all 7 people on the line.
Yeah.
To maximize the field and all that. And unfortunately, Colombia wasn't able to do the same.
Yes, that's true. Okay, yeah, it makes also. Well, I'm not. Just my thoughts, but not coming from a professional player. How I saw it, yeah, actually, it did seem like everyone was doing their job. I don't want to sound like sometimes because when there are some instances where teams are like, how do you say this? What's that word? They don't utilize the girls as much.
Yeah.
There are teams like that, but they really did utilize the girls in this mixed team. Yeah, even that's one thing I heard from what the commentators were saying. So I'm just kind of repeating what he said, that they kind of did use a lot of the girl power. Yes.
So I guess moving on to the open division.
Yes. The open.
So we had 2 wins.
2 wins, yeah.
Over the same opponent, Netherlands. So they're consistent. They're consistent that, well, they beat Netherlands.
They beat Netherlands twice. They actually did a pretty good job in the last day.
Yeah.
The last day they almost won. They almost won their not the last day. Sorry, apologies. Thursday. The second to the last day, Thursday. They had a really close game against it's not Spain. That was mixed. They kind of I'm sorry, that was talking about mixed. Not bad. But yeah, sorry. But anyway, so yeah, open. They beat Netherlands twice. Their first game against Netherlands, that was a universal point, correct? Yeah, that one was a really, really, really close game. That was the first game they won. And then on the final day, for their finals, they faced Netherlands again. But this time, they beat them with a 3-point lead. Yeah. So, how about this? We didn't really get to... there was no live stream of their game, fortunately. But how do you think they performed based on what you know from the team and what you've read from our feed? What do you think, Emerson?
They did really well. I mean, usually in international cases, open division is where teams would send the best of the best, their best players. So, I mean, our open team versus other nations like open teams, we actually did well enough to stand toe to toe against some of the teams. Of course, not all of the teams, but I mean, they did their best. They gave an effort, and you can, I mean, setting the score aside, you really know that they put as much effort as they did in training, and they really tried to perform to the best of their abilities, which is all we can honestly ask for.
Yeah.
So those to them.
Kind of like an eye opener also to see where you're at in an international level.
Yep. At the same time, it's just it boils down to, I guess, breaks of the game.
Yeah.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
When you lose, I guess you learn. It's a learning experience, which is good, especially when you're a U23 team.
Yeah. And it's hard for us to really give a concrete answer or to say really comment much since we only were able to see one game. We didn't see much of anything else. Yeah. So,
yeah, I mean, getting feedback from everyone else, coaches, players, everyone.
Yeah.
It was really close. I mean, there are some games that we could have won, and I mean, in the end, that's all you can ask for. Play your heart out, let's hope to win it.
Yeah. If you guys want to look at like more detailed descriptions of the games and how they played out, we'll just leave the link in the description below. We'll link with like the specific link for the Philippine Open team, for the mixed team, and it'll come to a point where you'll be able to navigate through the page and find out which games you want to look at. But yeah, it's very detailed. What I like what WIFDIF did here and Sky is that they provided a lot of information as to like look how detailed this is. Colombia versus Philippines. Time on offense. So Colombia was on offense 46.17 minutes of the game, which is 43.3%, which Philippines was 60.36 minutes, which is more than 56.7% of the game. Very detailed, if I may say. And they have time on offense / goals starting on offense. Very, very detailed. So, well, for the players who listen now, if you guys want to check out your stats, go ahead. Yeah. All right. So, what else about U23?
I guess that's it.
Oh, I guess I just want to thank.
I'll probably. There.
Yeah. Go.
Special thanks to those both players and of course manager for helping us update the Philippine community.
Oh yeah.
All the scores, point to point.
Yeah.
I know it's really hard to multitask. I mean, you're watching the game at the same time. You really have to update.
Surprisingly, she said it was a lot easier. It made things for her a lot easier because I think when I was telling Gila, we owe you a cake for this. Thank you so much. And she's like, no, dude, you're making it so much easier because instead of me having to post it everywhere, I just have to message you. You guys take care of everything else. so it made things a lot easier, apparently.
Yeah, good medium.
Yeah, it's a good medium,
I guess.
So hopefully, in the future,
our job.
Yeah, and like, I think if I'm just a side topic, I think there's gonna be another international tournament coming soon. Not Manila Spirit, but I think the board posted it. It's about I don't know what it was about. What was that? It's like a Masters tournament, correct?
Oh, we'll see. We'll update. I guess we'll update in the next podcast.
The next one, yeah. Okay, so and thanks again. Shout out to, of course, the coaches of the U23 teams, Ping and Jude. I think you guys did a great job as coaches for the U23 team and taking care of them and helping the team out. So welcome home, guys. We hope to see you this weekend. Okay, so moving on. Do you want to add anything else, Emerson? Okay.
No, good.
All right, so moving on. Last week, what day is it today? Last
weekend.
Okay, so last weekend, Gender Bender 2015 just finished. Gender Bender just finished over the weekend. That was a... How long was that tournament?
4 or 5 weeks. 4 or 5 weekends, sorry.
Yeah, that was a long tournament. So it finally ended. Emerson, you have the list of winners, correct?
Yep. So for men's Pool A, we had a finals between Gear Minded versus Pancake.
Yeah.
Pancake. So Gear Minded prevailed and won men's Pool A championship. For men's Pool B championship, congratulations to Team 360.
Mm-hmm.
That was, well...
Who won the women's Pool A again?
For the women's division,
yeah,
we have SB Girls versus Hot Cake.
Oh, yeah, okay.
If I'm not mistaken, these two teams went undefeated in their respective brackets.
Oh.
So, during the finals.
I mean, to be honest, I think that was the game that everyone really watched, the girls, the women's division. And that one lasted so long. Yeah, that was...
Every time there's a women's finals, I think it lasts longer than the men's finals.
Yeah, because the women's teams are, as a women's team, they're pretty strong, it's a shame. Which is why I mentioned earlier that, like here, for example, before when we started Ultimate, sometimes our coach would always yell, this isn't a soiree. Use your girls. This isn't a cockfest. Use your girls, because the girls are
are important.
Yeah, but some people don't realize it, but the girls are sometimes more valuable than the guys in the team.
Actually.
Yeah.
So anyway, SP Girls, congratulations to SP Girls for winning over Hotcake.
Was it like I didn't get to see the result? Was it like a universal point, or did they lead by something?
15-13, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, that's still close.
Pretty close, yep. It was pretty close to the end.
Wow, nice. So,
for Women's Pool B, congratulations to Disney Princess. Sorry. Disney.
Yeah. Is that a new? I have not heard that one before. Is that a new team?
No, it's not.
Oh, they just did another pun.
Yes. I think it's the same team name they used last time.
Oh, okay. Wait, just question. This gender bender is somewhat more or less like Malakas Maganda, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Just like Malakas Maganda. Okay. So we'll be just so you guys know, we'll be releasing a full coverage game for the Pool A men's division. That's gonna be what team is this? Gear Minded versus Pancake. So we'll be releasing the video maybe next week. Just wait for our updates in Philippine Ultiverse or JMJ Sports Training Services for updates on that. Yes, and for now, it's 22 minutes into the first half of the show, so yes, we can take a break now. After the break, we'll be talking about Christian's debut and Monsoon League. So, so for now, yeah, let's take a break. Emerson, you good with that?
Yep.
All right, so you've been listening to the Philippine Ultiverse podcast. Do not go anywhere. Hello, welcome back to the Philippine Ultiverse podcast, where we talk about the best of Philippine Ultimate. Okay, so for the second half of the show, we're going to be talking about Christian's debut in AUDL. And we're also going to talk about the upcoming Monsoon League. Well, now known as Brother Manny Hilado, which is formerly known as the Monsoon League. Okay, so let's start off with Xtian. Emerson, can you give us a quick background on who Xtian Guerrero is? For those of you who might not know.
So, for those who don't know who Xtian is, I believe he's one of the top players in the Philippines today. Plays for his local team, which is Sunken Pleasure, as well as the Boracay Dragons. So he's played in multiple international events and represented the Philippines on a number of occasions for Worlds.
Yes.
Both on the field and on beach tournaments all around the world.
Yeah, and if that's not proof enough, I mean, as I said, his debut game in AUDL, so he was drafted to play for an AUDL team, which was the San Jose Spiders, correct?
Yep, exactly. So he's signed by basically a professional team to play for them.
Yes. And we'll we'll talk a little bit about how AUDL works later. That's going to be another kicker. But yeah, speaking of AUDL and the San Jose Spiders, correct me if I'm wrong, Emerson. It's Boone Technical Clothing. They provide jerseys for the team, correct?
Yep. They are one of the providers of sports apparel for the AUDL.
Yeah. And there's they're doing somewhat of a fundraiser for Xtian with
yes.
Actually it was
they've been launching like a couple of posts.
Yeah.
Posters, just to.
Yeah, and they're selling replicas of his jersey, of his number 83 jersey that he's number 83 jersey that he's the San Jose Spider jersey. Yeah. So what are the details on that? Like how does one procure a said jersey replica of the Xtian Guerrero?
So again, what if people have been seeing like in Facebook and everything? Sunken Pleasure has been posting like details on again, how to order his jersey.
Yes.
Basically, the gist is ordering online, confirming it.
Yeah.
The cost is basically 1,600 pesos.
Yeah.
Per jersey.
And,
So,
you can actually order all the way until Manila Spurs, correct?
yep, that's right.
So yeah.
This is a sort of support.
Yes.
This is a financial support that what they're trying to ask from everyone,
Yes.
basically, that supports Philippine Ultimate.
Yes, because primarily for one thing, I mean, cost of living plus going to the States it's expensive, and
Yep.
Christian's gonna be a regular player there, if I'm correct. Correct, right?
Yep, hopefully he gets into the line. He can break into the offensive defense line
Yes.
and probably start a couple of games in the near future.
Yeah, so this will help Christian and it'll help Philippine Ultimate in general. So we'll be
Yep.
posting in the description below like how to order, who to pay, and where and what kind of jerseys you'll be getting, sizes, everything. We'll be linking it in the description below in case you guys want to find out.
Mm-hmm.
But so we talked more or less about Christian. Like, how about the game actually transpired over the weekend, last July 19th, correct? It was Sunday, and the game was streamed live. So how do you say his game went, Emerson?
I don't believe stats tell everything.
Yeah,
There are a lot of
that's
things
true.
that you do.
There's a lot of
There are
factors.
that you do on the field that go unlisted, basically.
Oh yeah,
No one really counts how many cuts you made. No one really counts those seemingly minor details.
the cut-ins that count.
Yep. But
Yeah.
basically, the bigger picture, everything helps.
Yes.
So, his tally for that game was 2 assists and 1 goal.
Yes.
Personally, I think it's really good, considering
It's not bad.
it's not bad. It's not really bad.
Well, yeah, considering
He just basically signed up with the team, so he hasn't had that much time to gel with the team, practice so much with them, and basically be familiar with, again, what we're going to talk about later is the set of rules by
Yeah.
AUDL.
yes, those rules are different as anything. Yeah. Well, performance-wise, Christian did great for his debut game
Mm-hmm.
in the AUDL field, on the AUDL fields, because it's a whole different ball game. Plus, he didn't, as you said, if I'm correct, he arrived the day before, I think.
I'm not really sure when.
Oh, I
but
don't know. I don't know if that's someone else they were talking about in the commentating, but yeah. Long story short, he didn't actually have time to train with the team.
Yeah, he hasn't adjusted really to the team.
Yes. You guys, there is the link of we'll link the video down below. You guys can watch the whole cover game of the San Jose Spiders featuring Xtian Guerrero versus the San Francisco Flamethrowers. Oh yeah, and side note, what was the final score again?
Final score?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, sorry. It was the San Francisco won. It was 32-18. If I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they're still in the top seed despite their loss, and they're gonna play. And there's gonna be another set of playoffs on Sunday, July 26th.
This was basically in terms of who's keeping the first seed and all that. The Spiders are still the number 1 seed.
Yes. So if you want to keep updated with that, head to AUDL.com. All right. So as we kept saying earlier, we kept mentioning how the AUDL works. So for those of you who don't know, AUDL stands for American Ultimate Disc League. It's it's similar to Frisbee, but the set of rules are completely different. For one thing, you're all familiar with stalling 1, stalling 2, up to 10, but for AUDL, it's different. The stall count is until 7. The players don't say anything; they're silent, it's the observer or the supposed referee, which Frisbee doesn't have, who counts the stall. So, and the purpose for that is so that the game progresses faster, because if the game progresses faster, which is why the point cap, the points reached up to 32, and there is no point cap. It's there are quarters, and there's a time limit to the quarters, so it doesn't matter how long. It doesn't matter how many points you score, but there's no time cap. The game ends on a certain time. Also, another thing about this part, double teaming is actually legal. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard.
How does? That's something very different to adjust to.
Yeah, because given that you only have like seven seconds to be stalled out,
Yes.
the timing of when to double team is actually really crucial.
Yeah.
Because it forces the hander to make a really difficult throw,
Yes.
either regardless of sending it really, really deep, or making that like straight pass, or looking for the one that lost the other defender and basically dumping it or swinging it to him.
Yeah. It's actually not a really. Here, it's more of like, just because double teaming is allowed doesn't mean they used it much. If you know, from what I noticed, they didn't really utilize double teaming much in the game, correct?
I mean, it's an easy reset.
I'm sorry. What?
Once you see the double team, it's an easy reset because you find the open man, you swing,
Yeah.
and there it goes back.
Yeah.
But again,
It's not as disadvantageous as one may think, coming from the normal rules of Ultimate. Yeah. One thing is, players don't have to freeze on call. When there's a call made, they don't have to stop. And just like American football, when there's a foul and there's a pick, there's yardage, like American football. Yeah. What else is there?
I mean, if like the listeners want to read up more on it, so
yeah, just go to AUDL.com. But yeah, there's a lot of. It's very different, but how does it affect the play of the game as compared to regular Frisbee? I've always asked you this question or something, so like tell them what you think. How does it dramatically affect the game?
Well, given that the observers or referees or whatever you want to call them basically starts the stall count and all that, calls the violations. I guess it allows the players to focus on their game a lot more, so they don't have to worry about I guess stalling or basically footwork, or their opponents, or I guess the violations in general basically are ignored by the players. All he has to do is focus on his game, make that correct pass, keep it high paced.
Do you think this kind of do you think this style of Frisbee will catch on here maybe? Or do you think we'll convert? I mean, we're not even close. Because, I mean, it's a far off. I don't know, what do you think?
I mean, USA has a big pool of, like, skill and talent already.
Yeah.
They're kind of established in terms of fundamentals and all that. So, I don't know. I honestly think it might take a while for us to adjust.
I think the mere fact we don't even have referees yet, or like observers. So yeah, we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a good. I mean, it's different. So you never know.
Okay. Just a few things. So, backing up a bit to Christian and Boone, do you think you plan to buy a jersey, a replica of Christian's jersey?
I mean, yeah, why not? It's supporting so far. I mean, with how they're doing it, supporting Christian and Boone today is basically like a medium to support Philippine Ultimate in the future.
Yeah.
Because, and is a milestone for Philippine Ultimate, where we have our very own like homegrown talent competing professionally
Yeah.
in the USA.
Yeah.
So, again, anything to help Philippine Ultimate
Yeah.
be like a big deal, regardless of how big, how small.
Yeah. The mere fact that Boone is doing this for Christian, it's like it backs up to our last topic in the 2 episodes ago when we talked to Rames about smart. When companies, when brands recognize the value in the sport.
Yes, exactly.
So it's a win-win for us all. The more attention that's brought into the sport, the more attention you'll get as a player.
Yeah, I was actually talking to Alduin or Boone
Yeah.
about this, and basically this is about opening the path, I guess, opening the way.
It's a good start. Yes, it's a start.
Yeah, because again, it tells us basically you don't have to be like well off, or you don't have to have like a certain amount of like financial strength to play Ultimate Frisbee.
Yes.
All you need is the drive, the passion, and hopefully like it carries over, and someone like a team like San Jose Spiders could notice and actually sign you to play for them.
Yeah. It's funny. Can I just back up the story?
Yeah.
That's one of the stereotypes, would you believe, that Frisbee is actually a rich kid's sport.
I don't think so.
I've heard that once, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? No!
I don't think so.
It's not, because for one thing, I mean, here, you don't need a basketball court. You don't need high-end equipment. You just need, a field, shoes, and a disc. You don't need a racket or anything. They're like, and you're telling me, this person telling me, yeah, but isn't it? I thought it was a rich kid's sport. Like, no, are you freaking kidding me?
I don't know.
It's like long.
I think so.
That's far from it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on. Oh, you're good. I think you had shout out to Aldwin, to Boone,
Yep.
to give us clothes. Okay, so moving on to the Brother Manny Hilado Cup 2015, formerly known as Monsoon League. Yes, and we're gonna repeat that because some of you who maybe just started this year might like to know that there was a league before called the Monsoon League. Technically, this was the league that should be happening now when it's raining. Well, actually, are the rains still coming?
Rained a while ago.
Oh yeah, well, in that case, we're on schedule. This is when all the rains should be happening, and when it's hot, and it's not, and when it's cold and not hot. Yeah.
When it's cold, it's not hot. Yeah, definitely.
Hey, fine. I figured out what a boodle fight was already. I don't need a new eye opener. Okay, so
I guess we talk the venue and dates.
Yeah, the venue this time will not. Well, it's going to be. It's a new field. It's going to be in the De La Salle University Canlubang field, which is. You've never played in this field before, have you?
I don't think so.
Rumor has it. These are just rumors. I am not a journalist. My words are not factual, but are highly recommended. They're not factual. They're just rumors that this field is freaking huge. I heard like 10 games can be played simultaneously, but I don't know. Because I, for sure, something that is 4 weekends long is going to need a lot of... We'll definitely have a lot of teams playing. Correct? And teams playing, and going to need a lot of fields. Quality fields.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll be having a show maybe next week actually with Ced Palomares, one of the board members of the PDFA. So that's one thing we'll touch on like what this. One thing I want to know why the name was changed, and I'm guessing it's because it's the brother of LaSalle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and it's Canlubang. But like, if there's anything else aside from that, it's pretty much it. Plus the why, but just to be sure. So more details on that tournament, more specifics on that. But I guess we'll give what we can give you now. So Emerson, anything you want to add?
No, good.
Okay. You're good? Really?
So far, so good.
Okay. Okay, well, if that's the case, do you want to give any shout-outs, plugins?
Oh yeah. First, so a few things. Just shout out again to U23, all the people involved making it possible. What else? We have Christian again. Congratulations on your debut for San Jose Spiders.
Yes.
Boone Technical Clothing for making it possible, and I think we have one more, right, Diego?
Oh yes. I would like to give a shout out to Maccary Athletics. They're another sports apparel. Jesus Christ, how do you pronounce it?
I don't know.
Apparel.
Apparel.
Clothes. Sports clothes. Maccary Athletics Sportswear. They're a new sportswear brand that wants to start providing frisbee apparel for players. If you guys didn't know, they actually, if you guys saw the photos, they actually provided the jackets for the U23 team. Did you know that? Did you know that?
No, I haven't found out now.
What?
Anyway.
Yeah. So they provided. So, shout out to them. What's up, guys? What's up, Harold? Okay, so, and shout out to, same thing, to U23 team, to Christian, Aldwin, Boone, Maccary Athletics, Sed, hopefully, who's listening now, maybe. And thanks again. I want to still give a special thanks to Gila Bautista for still helping us with our launch. Still helping us with the coverage of the U23 team. It was kind of tied in with our launch at the same time. So yeah. All right. So Emerson, you want to end with any last super pinaka last words?
Go on.
You good?
What?
Okay. So for anyone,
yeah.
You're good. Okay. So for those of you who listen to our show. Please leave a comment down below and let us know what you think about the show. Leave a like, leave a dislike, negative, positive comment, whatever. Let us know how you guys think about the show. You can IM us, you can email us on the social networks. Let us know what you think about the show, what we should add, and also let us know if there's anyone you think who should guest on the show. Yes, just leave us a message. We'd love to get the feedback, whether positive feedback, anything else. More or less there. Yeah.
There.
More or less there, yes. Let us know what you think. So, I guess that's it. Again, this is me, Diego Zulvaga, and I'm going to put Emerson on this side of the screen. Signing
off for the last time from the Philippines.
Last time from the Philippines. So for now, if I release this before you leave, I'll release this on Friday for sure.
Whatever. Okay.
All right. So bye, guys. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe to all different social networks: Facebook, Twitter. We don't have Instagram yet, but our YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Yeah. So let us know what you think. Our Twitter is @Ultiverse and our Facebook.com/Philippine Ultiverse. So you've been listening to us. This has been the Philippine Ultiverse podcast, where we talk about the best of Philippine Ultimate.